am the messenger. We're going to begin in John 3:17 through 18. It says, "For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved." Come on, say it. I am the messenger. The world through him might. Say it. Might. You can't just jump over that word right there. Say it. Might be saved. He that believed on him is not condemned. So the Bible is saying if you believe on Jesus Christ, you are not condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned. So I want to tell you, if I go any farther, it's more blessed to believe on him or believe in him. But he that believeth not is condemned already, because he had not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Now I'm going to work my way over here to Philippians chapter 1, beginning at verse 9. And this is Paul talking. It says, "So this is my prayer, that your love will flourish, and that you will not only love much, but well." Learn to love appropriately. You need to use your head and test your feelings. Somebody say, I am the messenger. It says, so this is my prayer. Paul is saying, this is my prayer, that your love will flourish. They got a lot of folks in love, but their love is not flourishing. A lot of us say we love Christ, but our love is not flourishing. Our love is at a standstill. You ever been in a relationship where your love was at a standstill? Your love wasn't growing. Your love wasn't thriving. Okay, this is going to be one of those Sundays. That's all right. And that you will not only love much, but love well. Somebody say, I got to do more than love much. I got to love well. And then we got to learn to love appropriately. Say appropriately. When you love Jesus, you got to love Jesus appropriately. Say it, appropriately. When you love his children, you got to love them appropriately. Come on, somebody. Appropriately. You can't say you love God if you can't find a way to love me. Love looks beyond one's faults and finds out what the need is. Can I get an amen? I mean, that Jesus love don't care how you walk through that door. You could be big, you could be small, you could be gay, you could be straight. He don't even care. You come through them doors. You got to learn how to love appropriately. Somebody say appropriately. You got to learn how to love the right way. I'm just the messenger. I didn't write this stuff. Say it, I am the messenger. It says, you need to use your head and test your feelings. Test yourself to see if you really love like Jesus do. Wait a minute, Steve. Test yourself. Put yourself through the test to see if you love like Jesus loves you. It says in verse 10, so that your love is sincere and intelligent. Somebody say sincere and intelligent. I don't want no stupid love. I want intelligent love. Somebody say amen. I want a joyful love. I don't want no stupid love. Anybody know what that stupid love, that crazy love? I want some sincere, intelligent love. Don't say you love me beating the hell out of me. That's stupid. Okay. Can I make myself at home? Is that all right? You want the truth, or you want me to pat you on your back? You ever met these people that love, they beat each other down? I love you, but I'm going to take your whole check. I don't care if the kids eat. But I love you. You know this, babe. I'm going through something right now. So that your love is sincere. Be sincere with me. Come on, say it. Be sincere. If you love me right. Don't play with me. Be sincere. Jesus is saying, be sincere with the love you have for me, because I am sincere with the love I got for you. God is saying, look, I'm so sincere, I send my son, my only son, into the world to die for you, so that your love is sincere and intelligent. You got to have that wisdom aspect in your love. Not sentimental, gushy. Somebody say gushy. Say gushy. I don't know if you ever hear that word again. Say gush. Gush. Live a lover's life. I love to live and I live to love. Come on, say it. I love to live and I live to love. Live a lover's life. Watch this. It says, I'm going to go on to verse 11. It says, bountiful in fruits from the soul, making Jesus Christ attractive to all. When somebody come here and find Jesus, he should be attractive. They should find a Jesus that they want in their life when they come to this church. I never did want to go to a church where Jesus was made to look angry and made to look like he just don't go for everybody. Somebody say, man, you ever went to one of them churches where the people that's supposed to be representing Jesus, but everybody had frowns out on their face for some reason? You come through there like mad at you. Bountiful in fruits from the soul. Somebody say from the soul. When you love from the soul. You don't love from the mind. You love from the soul. Say it, from the soul. And if I love you, I will put up with you. Somebody say amen. If I love you, I'm willing to go through with you. If the Lord lead me, if I have to go through with you. That's if I love you. If I love you, I'm willing to turn the other cheek. If I love you. If I love you, I'm willing to help you. If I love you. If I love you, I'm willing to forgive you. If I love you like that. And I can't say I love you if I don't forgive you. Making Jesus Christ attractive to all. When you say the gospel of Jesus Christ, it's okay to talk about how he hung, bled, and died, and how he got up from the dead. He did more than that. Yes, he did. He dwelled among us. Yes, he did. He dwelled among us. And the Bible says he did all of those things that pleased the Father. Come on, can I get a witness up in here? He did all of those things that pleased the Father. It doesn't matter if folks understand your love or not. Lord have mercy. It doesn't matter if they understand that. As long as you're ishing it out. Making Jesus Christ attractive to all. Getting everyone involved. That's going to take some work, ain't it? Getting everyone involved in that act of love, those acts of love, those movements that God is putting on your heart. Getting everyone, come on, man, let's do this. You remember how people used to come get you to go get high? Why don't somebody come get me to perform some acts of love for the sake of the kingdom? Let's go do some witnessing or something. Let's try to go call on the sick and try to pray for them or something. Let's check on those such and such a person over there. Let's take them some groceries or something. Let's do some acts of love. Getting everyone involved. Say everyone. That means your grandchildren, your husband, your wife, everybody involved. Try to get your neighbors involved, but you don't want to pressure them, because God don't pressure nobody. God is not force. God is source. You don't pressure anybody to come to Jesus. You pray for them. If they resist a little bit, you pray for them. If they choose to go on through the wilderness one more time, you let them go on through the wilderness one more time. If they want to deal with tigers and lions and bears, and let them go on through. You know, God is not for us. God is source. Now, people might not directly say, hey, you know what? I want to go through the wilderness one more time. I want to go through there and wrestle me a couple of bears one more time. But they show you with their actions. They show you they want to go through one more time. If you watch them, you'll see them go through one more time. And then they come back all scarred up and cry. I would do that one more time. Woo, I got cut that. Woo, Jesus. I almost bled to death. Everyone involved in the glory and praise of God. They can't imprison the message. You can't imprison the message. You can't change the message. You can't even imprison the messenger. You can't hold the messenger down, and you can't hold the messenger back. Somebody said, I am the messenger. And ain't no devil from the pits of hell gonna hold me back. He might think he making some ground or gaining a little bit, but he can't hold me back. It says, I want to report to you, friends, that my imprisonment here has had the opposite of its intended effect. Paul is saying, they imprisoned me for one reason, but God is getting the glory because of my being imprisoned. Instead of being squealish, the message has actually prospered. Paul is saying, I was able to really witness in the prison. I mean, I was able to really share the gospel in prison. Sometimes when you're in a bind, you can really preach, can't you? You know, while you're going through something, you can really preach. I mean, you can really get that message across when you're going through. And sometimes when you come out of something, you're distracted by other things because you're not able to feel like you were feeling at first. You know, like, well, when you ain't had no food, you prayed more, you sought God's face more, you witnessed more, and then God bless you with that lump, amen? And then you stop praying as much, or God bless you with that PlayStation. You stop praying on your knees every night like you did with your parents. Somebody say amen. You got that computer that you wanted, and now you don't pray at all. You got the job you wanted, making good money. You got that woman you prayed for, and now you don't go to church no more. You working, you don't go to church no more. I got members here that don't go to church no more because they working, making money. But when they was going through, they was saying, somebody say amen. We're faithful, paying tithes and everything. All the soldiers said are here. All the soldiers are here. Those who are supposed to be here right now are here. Somebody say, I'm here. Somebody say, I'm the messenger. The message you're hearing right now is for you. The soldiers who are supposed to be here are here. Paul said the soldiers were able to get the message of Jesus Christ easily, and they took it and they absorbed it. And everyone else too found out that I'm in jail because of this Messiah. Paul said, I'm in jail because of Jesus. I done told everybody. Paul told everybody, I'm in jail because of the Messiah. I'm in a bind right now because of the Messiah. Can I say it? Okay. I ain't gonna say it. Okay, so you can understand me better. I'm gonna say I'm in a bind because of the Messiah. I'm a messenger, but I'm in a bind because of the Messiah. Now, I normally I wouldn't say I'm in a bind because I wouldn't let something like that come out of my mouth. I don't suppose to. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. But for the sake of the message, I'm gonna say I'm in a bind because of the Messiah. Now, I say I don't need all of this. I can go in my closet and pray to the Messiah. I can go in my closet and talk to Jesus. I can get on my bed and get on my knees and talk to Jesus. I can go to the bus stop and witness. But Jesus told me to build a place for people to come and hear the good news. So we built a place. Jesus told me to help those who are poor. The poor will always be with us. He said, when you help the poor, you lend to me. So I had to make a place for poor people. And when they get unpoor, then they can support the ministry. See, I don't need no 10 buildings. I don't need no commercial kitchen. I don't need no whole bunch of vehicles. That's not for me. I don't need another air conditioner either. But I'm going through this for the Messiah. I can care less about whether the city used to approve my drawings for the kitchen. But since it's for the Messiah, I keep it on my prayer list until it come to pass. Y'all give a Lord. Did y'all get that? Did I go too fast? You supposed to be doing something for the Messiah too. If you ain't doing nothing for the Messiah, something's wrong with your love relationship. If you're thinking on your own stuff more than the Messiah, kingdom business, something's wrong with, Lord have mercy. I ain't even say it no more. It says in verse 14, not only that, but most of the Christians here have become far more sure of themselves in faith than ever. Paul preaching in prison. The Christians in prison got more strong in the Lord because of his preaching to them. Speak out fearlessly about God, about the Messiah. Paul said, I spoke out freely. Everybody was attentive. Verse 15. It's true that some here preach Christ because with me out of the way, Paul is telling me what's going on. With him out of the way, they think they'll step right into the spotlight. So while Paul was preaching, that was those who wanted to step into the spotlight. Okay? And become the pastor or get a position or something. Somebody say amen. Somebody said, ain't got nothing to do with no position. Say, ain't got nothing to do with position. But the others do it with the best hearts in the world. There are those who are saying they want to be part of God's business and be one of his messengers, but it's for the wrong reasons. Can I get amen, y'all? I said it's for the wrong reasons. They got those who get behind the pulpit, but they get back there for the wrong reasons. Can I get amen in God's house? They get back there for the wrong reasons. They get back there and preach something that they ain't supposed to be preaching, you know, so the plate can get all full and stay full. And some things I'm just not going to talk about because I need this thing to stay full, you know. It's got to be full. And Jesus get upset when the people who's supposed to be sharing do such things. This is like you. If you ain't sharing the gospel or the good news of Jesus Christ because of bills, then you know you in error. Or because somebody else is all in your ear trying to make you be quiet. You know, I mean, you gotta ask, who am I going to? I'm gonna listen to Jesus. I'm gonna listen to this person all in my ear. Y'all give a lot of hand. Did y'all get that? Can I get amen in God's house? My wife's sister told her, I'm not coming around you no more because all you do is play them tapes and talk about Jesus. And when my wife first came to the Lord, she ain't had nothing in her ice but some soda water. And the fella was used to that the drinks being, them 40s being up in there. You know what I'm saying? The 40s was gone when they were no big. We kept them big fat ones. Y'all know them big fat ones? Okay, but anyway. No, I wasn't watering that around. The big ones, though, we kept them full. We shared with our neighbors and everything. But when Jesus came through, we had to change some things. Can I get amen in God's house? I had to change some things. It says, the others, 17, the others, now that I'm out of the picture, are merely greedy, hoping to get something out of it for themselves. So they do have those who are attempting to get people to believe that they're sharing the gospel for their sake, but really they're doing it for themselves, for selfish gain. And God does not like that. He don't like it. When you do it for selfish, somebody say selfish gain. See me as their competition, a competitor. It says, so that the worse it goes for me, the better they think for them. So how am I to respond? I've decided that I really don't care about their motives, whether mixed, bad, or indifferent. Every time one of them opens his mouth, Christ is proclaimed. So I just cheer them on. You hear what Paul said? Paul said, I just cheer them on. Because we can't judge. It looks that way to Paul. But Paul said, you know what? I'm not sure. But I'm just going to cheer them on. Say it, cheer them on. Hope the best for them. They might choose to go back through the wilderness again. But hope the best for them. Hope that they come out of the wilderness alive. Scratched up, whatever. Come out alive. God gonna give you, just bring yourself back out alive. I pray that as they go through and come on out. If they want to go through several times, it's all right. I'm just a messenger, and I can't force nobody, Lord have mercy, to do, Lord have mercy, what I think they're supposed to do, or what Jesus said that they're supposed to do. I gotta go to prayer and ask God for some help, because I don't know how to go in, and I don't know how to come out. I mean, tomorrow I might choose, hey, I want to go through the wilderness again and get all stretched up and bloody.